in love, our college credit card. Come be a strong and beautiful man. For God and country, freely pledge we all, led by the flag for which we stand. Blue for the mind that seeks the good and true, red for a promise in the game, white for the glory of a heart that's pure, bright with an ever shining flame. Alma mater, we hail, God give years and great success. With truth and love, we'll conquer all. For God, our land and SFS. Alma mater, we hail, God give years and great success. With truth and love, we'll conquer all. For God, our land and SFS. With truth and love, let us unite and be true to our glorious college name. High on the hill, a beacon light is she, leading our children on to fame. March on to glory is a message bold, spread through the Nagpur far and wide. Loyal to the hands who raise of guidance, teacher and pupil side by side. Alma mater, we hail, God give the years and great success. With truth and love, we'll conquer all. For God, our land and SFS. Alma mater, we hail, God give the years and great success. With truth and love, we'll conquer all. For God, our land and SFS.
A very good afternoon to all. This is Ms. Kavita Gawade on behalf of St. Francis de Sales College, Nagpur, welcomes you all for today's webinar based on the theme National Girl Child Day. On this wonderful day and such a delightful occasion, I'm feeling extremely honored and privileged to extend my warm welcome to all the guests and participants present here. I heartily welcome our resource person for the day, Dr. Smita Acharya. I also welcome our beloved Principal Sir, Dr. K.T. Thomas. I welcome all my colleagues, friends, and students. Now, proceeding further, I would like to introduce and welcome our resource person for the day, Dr. Smita Acharya. Dr. Smita Acharya is the director of IQAC, that is Internal Quality Assurance Cell, and NAAC coordinator for RTM Nagpur University, and professor, Department of Physics. Very recently, RTM Nagpur University scored A grade in NAAC under her coordinatorship. She joined the department in June 2009 as a reader, promoted as professor in June 2015, and IQAC director in September 2020. She established the Advanced Materials Laboratory by completing research project having cost rupees 2.50 crore funded by DST, SERB, UGC, DRDO, BRNS, UGC, DAE, CSR, ICDD, USA, etc. She has received PhD degree in physics from RTM Nagpur University. She was a postdoctoral fellow of IISER, that is Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research, Pune in 2007 and Pennsylvania State University, USA in 2016. She is a recipient of C.V. Raman Postdoc Fellowship to work at Pennsylvania State University, USA 2016, and Young Scientist Award, Department of Science and Technology, New Delhi Summer Research Fellowship of Indian National Science Academy, India in 2007. She also worked as visiting faculty in Pennsylvania State University, USA. She has authored over 90 research publications in high impact international journals with 4 books. Still, she has completed 10 research projects and currently working with 3 projects, including collaborative projects with International Crystallography Diffraction Data, that is ICDD Center, USA. Presently, she is supervising 4 candidates for their PhD, and 12 PhDs are already awarded under her mentorship. She is an acclaimed teacher in advanced solid-state physics, spectrography, and experimental technique in physics. She is also a member of several professional bodies, including editorial advisory boards. She is a guest editor of Ferroelectric's Journal of Taylor and Francis publication USA. In today's talk, ma'am will bring into flash some of the women achievers who, despite of all the obstacles and difficulties in their lives, achieved their goals and now standing in on the peak of the mountain of success. Ma'am, we are eagerly waiting to be enlightened with the light of your gracious words. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, first I should say thanks to inviting me this special day, because this is a girl child day. Actually, this day is celebrated as Girl Child Day, and you just find me the suitable candidate to just guide you the girl's child. It's really feel my privilege to this occasion. And secondly, I thanks to your Principal Thompson sir. He's a very good friend of mine. Similarly, Sakharkar sir, he is also my good friend. So, dear girl student, first I congratulate you that you are selected such a cream career of science, and you are doing your bachelor in from SFS college. So really, it's one of the very reputed college in Nagpur, and you are the student of this. And I got a chance to interact with you on this special occasion. So on this occasion, what to talk, because for the science people to talk a general topic, it's really very difficult. So for to interact with you, I just select a topic that you will have to just reveal the life of women scientists who contribute their whole life and got a Nobel Prize, because it is one of the we call the Nobel or highest prize in science. So I just reveal few women scientists, where because there are around 54 women scientists who got the Nobel Prize in different science stream. But I am here cover only chemistry and physics, because I am the person of physics. So to reveal all this within such short time, it's a difficult task. So just I cover a few scientists which have got the Nobel Prize. So the life story of this scientist, okay, so that will be encourage you also, even though a woman having a lot of barriers, lot of struggle, but they have achieved that highest reputation or pride. Okay, so just I want to
Excuse
share
me,
you
ma'am.
my
Excuse
screen.
me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt you, but it would be better if we could see you.
I am keeping my video on, but it is not get on. Whether I think you have
Okay,
closed
okay,
it.
ma'am, no issues.
Yeah, because
Okay,
I have tried and my video is on, but from your side, I think there is some problem.
okay,
Now,
ma'am.
can you
Okay,
see my screen?
no,
I
ma'am,
have
not yet.
shared my screen. I have shared my screen. Just see. Is it possible to see my screen?
No, ma'am, not yet.
1 minute. It will take a time.
Shall I guide you, ma'am?
I.
Ma'am, just
Yeah, yes,
click
yes. Hi.
present now. Present now.
Present. Yeah, yes. I click on present now.
Then your entire screen.
1 minute. present now, then I entire screen, yes, and then I click
Select the
on this.
screen and then share.
Okay, yes, yes, same procedure I am following,
Yes.
and again it is not get share. I don't know what is the problem.
Ma'am, please select the small screen which is shown there.
Small screen. Yeah, share. I am doing share.
That share tab in blue color, you can see it in blue color.
Yes, that it's a regular practice here. We are sharing the screen, but I don't know why it is not get shared here. Uh, and just earlier we have tried and it is get shared, but now maybe internet problem.
Ma'am,
Can
try once more. Click on present now.
yeah, it's now my click on present is showing inactivate. Share this click present mode hai na, that is inactivated tab. It is showing inactivated tab. I don't know what is the problem. But, okay, I will send the link of my presentation so that from your side, if it is possible for you to share, you can share.
You share your PPT on WhatsApp with me. I will share from you.
Okay, because it is a Google PPT, so no problem. I will send you to share the link of this, and you can easily share on your side
Okay,
also.
okay.
Okay,
Sure.
1 minute. Yeah, you got this link?
Yes, ma'am, I received. I
Yeah,
just shared.
sometimes yeah, sometimes some technical problem always there. Okay, so you share on your side, you share so that
Ma'am, I've just sent you an edit access. Please grant the access.
okay. I keep it on. Is it okay because I keep it on editor option?
Okay, yes, ma'am, perfectly all right. Just
Okay,
1 minute, ma'am.
yes, okay. You keep it in slideshow mode. Okay. So
Yes, yes, yes.
thank you, Kavita. Sometimes what is the problem we can't identify. Okay.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Ma'am, is it visible to you?
Yes. Thank you very much. So
Okay.
today I have selected just discuss. It is not the topic of discussion, but just for your information that I am just revealing the contribution of some women scientists to Nobel Prize. Okay, because always we give the excuses that for the woman there are so many restrictions, and due to that we can't succeed in life. Okay, if you think that you can do, then it's okay. Even difficulties. Which language you prefer there? Can I speak? English is okay for all the students, or some students are not friendly with English? Which language I should you are preferring?
Ma'am,
Is it
English
English
will
is
be
okay?
fine.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So most of the time we will give the excuses, and the students, especially the student, give the excuses, and say that due to this limitation, due to that limitation, I can't do this, I can't complete my assignment, I can't score well. Okay, but these are whatever the history I am discussing with you. Okay, these are just the story of the women who have a lot barrier in their way, but see. So next, Kavita, next. So first, this lady, okay, everybody, I think every student, basically the science student, if you see the picture, you can easily identify. Okay, this is the only lady who got the two Nobel Prize. The first is in physics and second one in chemistry. Physics 19th and in chemistry she got in 9. Can you identify this lady? Next girl students are there, but can you identify of lady? Because this your our life. Okay, so she is Madame Curie. Kavita, next just click on this. She is Madame Curie. What is her research? Her research is in radioactivity, which is highly used field. Okay, not in scientific work, but in the social work also. So what type of barrier she faced? She has not get easily this Nobel Prize, or she is not reaching this Nobel Prize very easily. She had faced a lot of barriers to reach up to that level. Okay, so Madame Curie was belongs to the middle class family. Okay, and at that time, whatever it was a very difficult, because she's her country is Poland, and in Poland it was very difficult for the lady to study, to complete the education up to the graduation level. Okay, but with a very hard different barrier in her education life, not only the societal barrier but family barriers are also there, and by crossing all the financial barriers are there, but all crossing all her barrier, she totally devoted, single-mindedly devoted to her work, and so successfully she discovered the two radioactive element, that is polonium and radium. These are the radioactive element. I think you know very well what do you mean by radioactive element. The element to radiate radiation in nuclear nucleus से जो radiation emit होता है, that are called the radioactive elements. Okay, so from the raw minerals, what contribution, because element was existed there, but from the raw minerals she discovered the radioactive element, will create the law her health issue, and she died that health issue, the cancer, because she is totally exposed to that radioactive radiation, and due to that she suffered the cancer, and that is responsible for death. But whatever the hard work she had did at that time was to extract the element from the raw material. Okay, you will have to just a piece of raw material, then you can get a gram of small elements. So at that time she has explored a lot of kgs of raw material to just the small radioactive element like polonium and radium. Now whatever the medical sophisticated medical instruments we are using for testing, that can be possible due to her discovery. So the Madame Curie's whole life, okay, will just encourage us as a woman, child or a girl's child, or as a woman community. She is really a proud for us. She is a role model for us, because from this different hard level of at that period, whatever the hard level of barrier in her path, hard barrier in her path, she crossed every barrier and she discovered by single-minded devotion she discovered, and that will create now from the 2 decades, okay, that will create the new different sophisticated instrumentation which make our life more comfortable, okay, due to her devotion. So the girl student, no barrier can just prevent us for doing, okay. We will have to just accept whatever the difficulties in our path and go forward, okay. The same way, Kavita, next, the same way her daughter have devoted, okay. This is the whole family. Curie is the whole family who got the Nobel Prize. Her husband also got the Nobel Prize. uh, then daughter, okay, in 1935 her daughter got a Nobel Prize, okay. For what? For what? Applications of that radioactive element in specially cancer treatment. Because when her mother died by cancer while exposing with the different radioactive radiation, that motivate her, okay, to do the research, okay, how by using the same radioactive element can be used for cancer. And that is, that research make her again to own the Nobel Prize, okay. In 1935 she got the Nobel Prize in chemistry, okay, in 1935 for her discovery. So she also get motivated by the hard work of her mother, okay. And her mother is the role model for her. Sorry, Kavita, earlier one. Okay. And she saw her mother just exploring kgs of the raw material, raw minerals, to just extract out 1 gram, 2 gram of polonium or radium or radioactive element, okay. And that to extract these elements she used some hot metal rods, okay. And that rod weight is more than the weight of her mother. So she had seen how her mother handled that heavy weight just to extract out that radioactive element or that constructive element from the raw minerals. Okay. So that motivates us. So to make a passion for the research. Okay, so her word is that without the love of research, where mere knowledge and intelligence can't make a scientist. So this whole family is really a motivation for us. Okay, this whole 3 scientists, her mother, her father, and daughter, okay, and their story just encourage us to no any excuses in our path, okay, are the barrier for our success. Okay, Kavita, next one. Next slide. The next scientist. Can you identify this scientist? Can you identify, anybody can identify this scientist? Who is this? Okay. Maria Mayer. Can you? She also got the Nobel Prize in 1963. Maria Mayer had got the Nobel Prize for what? For nuclear physics. Okay. Contribution in nuclear physics, because few students, if they are physics or chemistry student, you know very well. Okay. If nuclear physics is very important part, okay, because they contribute the societal benefit, and every scientific research, the nuclear physics play very dominant role, and whatever the contribution given by Mayer, it is possible to just understand the origin of nucleus. Again, if we see the background of Mayer, then again the Mayer belongs to a very middle class family, a very poor family. Okay, her at that time her father teacher, and the teacher is not much a sophisticated or highly salaried job at that time. It was a very struggling job, and again she saw the struggle of her family, okay, and that make the force for her, okay. And that contribute, again there are a lot of barrier for the girls child education at that time also, where the Mayers had taken the education, but she again crossed every whatever the hurdles in her path and reach up to that level and able to discover the nuclear physics. Like, it's a very difficult, again, nuclear physics, if you have gone through this, nuclear physics is again very difficult branch, and to grasp that and develop the research up to the Nobel Prize level, it's really appreciable. So Mayor life is full of challenges, okay, not only in family background but also in the research background, because there are no sophisticated instrumentation available to do the research in the field like nuclear. Because if you want to work on nuclear physics, okay, either conceptually or experimentally, you required, for the conceptual learning you required the high computational technique, and for research level again you required the high experimental technique, high value experimental technique. But at that time both these facilities are not available, but Mayer just crossed every hurdle and she discovered, okay, the branch, the difficult topic like nuclear physics, where this whatever the work done by Mayer, what is it help? It helped to understand the nucleus and whatever the different phenomena, fission, fusion, सबने सुना है fission, fusions phenomena. Okay, these are now widely used in not only in medical field but in other energy field also. Nuclear fusion, fusion reaction and fission reaction, it is used in hydrogen, atomic energy. Okay, atomic bomb, which is a destruction, but that understanding or designing of that, it is possible by her research. Okay. So the Mayer's research in nuclear physics, after crossing every barrier, not the societal but the educational, technical, okay, and reach up to the Nobel Prize level, it's really appreciable. Okay. Then the next scientist, Kavita, next slide. Can you identify this scientist? She got the Nobel Prize in chemistry in 1964. Can anybody identify? Because she also discovered a very, very important topic. Okay, not only the physicist, not only the chemist, but also in life sciences. What was her discovery? Her discovery is the first she discovered the molecules of penicillin and then the structure of penicillin by using the crystallography. Crystallography is we understood as the chemistry and physics topic. Okay, but her discovery helped to use the biological, understanding the biological molecule by using the X-ray crystallography. That is the big contribution. Okay, structure of molecule by using X-ray. And now we in every field we are using that. Okay, the structure of molecule by using X-ray, and that is used in every field now. So what is his contribution? Her contribution, which make us to reach up to the Nobel Prize level, is the use of concept of physics and chemistry to life sciences. Okay. Because to structure the biological molecule, life molecules by using the crystallographic, it was an impossible task up to the research of Dorothy. Okay, but again, whatever the discovery, the unique discovery, because for that discovery she had done the many experiments, lot of experiment. Okay. She had done many experiment. She have repeated the experiment, optimized the experimentation, okay, to observe this result. Because when you do the new thing, it is not that by doing a one experiment or two experiment you will get. You know, the Thomson's, when he discovered the light, he have more than 1,000 failures. Okay, so same way the Dorothy have to work many times by using the X-ray to understand the structure of molecules. Because X-ray is a bulk phenomena. Bulk means in the long range you can observe. But if we want to structure a molecule, you know what is the size of molecule? The size of molecule, it is in the range of nano to some near to micro, towards the nano. So it's a very difficult task to use the X-ray So she had to made a many optimization for studying the structure of molecule. But what her life story tell us? Her life story tell us that if you are total passion for your work and you are totally devoted, your vision is fixed, I want to do this, burning desire, then it is possible. And really the Dorothy's Hodgkin experiment, okay, whatever groundbreaking research she had done or contributed for the society, because now in COVID situations, understanding the molecules, whatever the technique we are using to understand the structure of molecule, because if we want to discover the medicine, okay, unless and until you understand the virus, you can't make the medicine. And virus is nothing but the few molecules, group of molecules. Okay, so to understanding of molecules, to exactly understand the structure of that molecule, that is possible now, okay, due to the experimentation introduced by Dorothy. So that small contribution which was made, that is not, we can say the small contribution, because it is a big one now. Because it make us possible to understand the structure of every viruses, every bacteria by her research. Okay, so it's a very big contribution, but for that she had to take a painful efforts. Okay, do the lot of experimentation, many optimization to get success. Okay, so this is the, we can say, a really role model. Okay, for the because she also belongs to a very common family, very middle class family. She is not from a very rich family, and so that she don't have any barrier in her path, so she can smoothly reach up to the Nobel Prize level. It is not the story like this. Okay, so this, the life, she is really a role model for us to just take the her example, how the hard life can make us successful. Okay, just by a hard work. Life is hard, okay, but the hard work can break, okay, that hardness of life and make you a successful person. Kavita, next. So here I have shown the example. This is the structure of molecule, and this is now the next scientist. Can you identify, because it is just she got prize in 2018. Can you identify this lady?
Donna Strickland.
Yeah, she is the Donna Strickland. Okay, she discovered, what is her discovery? What is her discovery?
For groundbreaking inventions in the field of laser physics.
Yeah, what she laser, you know, everybody is aware with the laser word, but these laser pulses, earlier it is these are the very low intense pulses. Therefore their application of laser is restricted in certain view in medical field, or in where we have to use the high intense radiation, optical radiation, because laser are the optical radiation. There are the high intense radiation available, but their wavelength range are very low, just like a XRD or gamma radiation. Their wavelength is very low. So there is required the radiation having a wavelength range in the range of light, but that should be a very high. Okay, then only their application commercial applicability is increasing. Okay, so the Donna work is that she developed the technique to generate high intense laser pulses. Okay. Again, her life is not much creamful. Okay, again she belongs to a very middle family. Okay, but whatever circumstances or whatever societal barrier, okay, earlier woman scientists had faced, she had not faced like that. Okay, because now there are the so many woman gender equality, and all these programs are just equating the woman and male barriers. Okay, whatever barriers or whatever the gap between that, that is now the changing. The circumstances are changing now. So she had not faced that much barrier. But again, what we have to learn from her life, that to develop a technique, it's a very difficult task. Develop a new technique is really a very difficult task. Again, there are required a different experimentation, different optimization, and she got a success for developing the high intense laser radiation, and that make us possible to use the laser widely in medical or societal applications, in medical field or societal application. Okay, because now in widely we are use the bloodless surgery. This is only possible by using the high intense, or these are called the cheap pulse amplification. Okay, so that make the her research again give a new direction, okay, for understanding. Okay, for understanding the application of physics, application of chemistry, because when we say the laser, then there is the light amplification by stimulated emission radiation. So both the concept of physics and chemistry are used there for amplification process, and that field, how that field can be used for the medical application, for the life science application. Her research is the example. And again, that is not an easy task to develop a technique, to do the research, to invent the material. It's a same, whatever the difficulty is there, whatever optimization required there, same optimization or same hard work is required in developing a technique. And her work is the example that if you will think, okay, it is not impossible. When we think, then anything is possible. Okay, and these are the life story of the lady scientist. Now I want to share one again video, where this video I specially collected, but I don't know whether it is possible to share with you or not. I try to share. अगर ये open हो जाता है तो it's a good thing. Okay. Otherwise, you can ask any physics difficulty or chemistry difficulty. I will just discuss. But first, I try to share the video now. Okay. Tab.
Shall I guide you, ma'am?
Yes, because I don't know whether it is possible for me to share or not, but yes, share. I just present me. Maybe my internet issue is there in my side. Present me, and then
You click on present now, then your entire screen.
yeah, entire screen.
Then
And
select the screen and share.
I am doing the same thing, but I don't know what is problem. Whether speed problem is there or
Are you clicking the small screen which is visible on that window?
yes, yes, yes. The
Then,
cursors that is visible.
ma'am, can you see the blue share tab there? Is it in
Now
blue color?
it is inactivated because
Ma'am, you just share that thing which is visible just above that. You just click on there, then it will turn into blue.
I am on this. I don't know what is, because regularly I'm not feeling facing the problem, but today I am. Why I am facing this problem, I don't know. Uh, 1 minute. No, I think it's a difficult for me to share. I think maybe my internet issue is there. Maybe speed is low. Due to that, I am unable to connect that, because this problem I never faced. First time I am facing this problem here.
Okay, so ma'am, we have received one request from one of our participants. Shall I share it with you?
Yes, 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 yes.
Ma'am, it's like a question, or we can say some advice. The participant is asking, Most of the time, it happens a girl or a woman is being obstacled by her loved ones or society. What is your advice for such women?
Uh, actually, see here, okay, whatever different barriers or different schooling by family member or all this, but if your attitude or your desire, I think the attitude as well as say the desire is correct, you just try to convince your loved ones or your parents, and your convincing power should be such a way that, because these are your parents or your loved ones which are very close to you, okay, and they are emotionally bonded with you. So if you properly try to convince them by your positive attitude, and first you do some, I think I say that do the research ki how I convince, just don't do the spontaneous reaction, okay, whatever their action, but just think ki, how I can defend myself, how I can convince them, how I can give the whatever you feel, whatever you are feeling, that feeling I can express with them, the importance of that feeling. Okay, if you properly make that communication, then I think your loved ones or your parents get easily convinced. You know? Only what happen, if for every action, if you give the same type of reaction, then that will create the problem. Okay, but don't give the same type of reaction. Okay. Just think on the your reaction ki how in a defensive way I can react on whatever action come out from my loved one side. So I think it is more easy to handle that situation.
Yes, sure.
Girls, have you convinced with my answer ki whatever action your parents, your loved ones doing, don't give certain same spontaneous reaction. Think on that action because every action, if the loved ones give us, there is certain background. Okay, जो कुछ भी whatever the action they are giving or whatever they are scolding you or whatever the barrier they are creating you, okay, maybe some societal impact on them, some relatives or some what we say other backgrounds impact on them. Due to that they are giving the reaction. I just share, I want to just share one example. One of my student, and she got selected in IIT for PhD. Okay, but her parents not allow her to go to IIT for PhD because they want that she is now after completing the MSc, she is 23, 24 years old, and now she is a marriageable. So we want to do the marriage. And what should we do after completing the PhD from IIT? Okay, because in this period also parents are thinking like this. If we go in higher education, then it's very difficult for us to search mate for us and husband for us, and or she will do some she will meet some person, she will do the love marriage and intercaste marriage and all this. Such a complaint her parents are doing because I am motivating her to join the for PhD in IIT. Then she come and complain with me, ma'am, my parents are not allow or not convinced that they should I should join the IIT for PhD. Then I say, just to study your parent background little bit and why they think like this. Okay, and then you try systematically, you try to defend your side ki what is necessary to do the PhD from IIT, what type of career change in your life, and you give the build the confidence among them that after completing the PhD in IIT, whatever you say to married with that person, I am ready to do. Okay, maybe future is different. Okay, future कुछ different हो सकता है, but in present tense you just promise them कि whatever you feel, okay, that I am not going to do. You feel that कि I will do search some person for marriage which is other than the other caste, belongs to the other caste and all this. You just promise for time being कि I am not doing this because they are whatever the societal force or societal impact on them. Due to that, they are thinking like this. Okay. Then she defend her parents properly, because the parents are our, okay, they are thinking on our side. But you will have to convince your proper parents properly. So I think they will convince, and they will not create any type of barrier or any type of cold in your successful path. Okay. But the only skill is that, I say the skill, okay, that you convince your loved ones or your parents in a good attitude, as well as good communication skill, because there also communication skill is very essential, okay, to convince your loved ones. Is it satisfied?
Yes, ma'am, certainly.
Sorry, I can't share my, I don't know what type of technical difficulty, but I am facing a technical difficulty, maybe the speed or all this. But I share that video with the Kavita ma'am, and Kavita ma'am will share with you. Okay,
Surely,
and you
ma'am.
can see
Share
it
it
later.
in all
You
participants.
can see, you can see it later, because it is a run video, run video. No
Yes,
problem is there. Okay.
sure, ma'am.
Yeah. So any other difficulty you can share? Only because such a type of talk I am first time sharing. Mostly I am sharing my research work and all this. But Pramod sir said that you have to just interact with the girl's child. So I take, okay, no problem. I like to interact with the girls. Okay. So, but what topic should I speak? Because whatever research I am doing, that is not for the graduation level. Okay, maybe my PG student can understand, but the UG student can't understand my research. So she say, "Ki ma'am, this is a child day, so you talk on some topic on women." So I feel that I should talk on the our Nobel Prize winner woman, because their contribution is really very valuable for us. And you just aware and make them a role model, and just try to go on their path. Maybe we are not succeed, but try to go on their path. Okay, so that will create the little bit motivation for you.
Surely, ma'am. So, thank you so much, ma'am. May your blessings and guidance always enlighten our path.
There, there is one question. One student is asking
Oh,
about the STEM, matlab science technology. If you give the permission, I can.
yes, 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 ma'am, sure.
Yeah, she is asking what is the contribution of women in science, technology, mathematics. Is a STEM. So now I say there is a golden opportunity for the girls. Okay, because in India now the government also recognize that the contribution of girls in STM is more valuable. Okay, and they are doing well, whatever their aptitude of work. Okay, the girls, especially the girls, have aptitude for work, because in this STEM field, science technology field, there is required a special patience. Okay, and that patience only girls have, as compared to boys. I am not saying here that boys don't have that patience, but as compared to boys, okay, it is proved, it is scientifically proved, the patience of girls is more as compared to the boys. Okay, and in STEM field, in science and technology, mathematic research, okay, in STEM field there is required the more patience, okay, to grow this field, to make a basic contribution. If learn karna is only learning is another way, but give the basic contribution in this field is the another field. Okay, and girls patience power can make a big contribution in this field, and so they have given more opportunities for the girls. There are so many programs for the women, okay, in scientific projects and for scientific research. There are so many specially devoted to women. Those who want to do the higher studies in science and technology, there are specially program in every field, not only in research. Okay, in every field related to the science and technology, there are special programs for women. And if you avail that program after completing your PG, because you are eligible after completing your PG, and after completing your PG, if you avail that program, you can do better. Okay, so STEM, in STEM, it's a really good career for the student, girl student especially.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Uh, if some participants want to ask something, you are welcome. If any of you have some questions. So, ma'am, I think we are done with the question answer session. So, thank you so much, ma'am. Your talk was extremely graceful and encouraging. The knowledge you shared regarding young women achievers, scientists will definitely help us in future. And I'm sure that the knowledge we have gained today will definitely help all the girls and women out there to fulfill their dreams and achieve their goals. Your talk proved that a girl or woman can proudly stand in and direct the society to its best. Then I'm feeling extremely grateful to thank everyone who made efforts to make this program a grand success. First and foremost, I thank our resource person for the day, Dr. Smita Acharya, for her gracious presence and valuable guidance. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your precious time with us. I would like to thank our beloved principal, Dr. Katie Thomas, for always being supportive and motivating to conduct such programs. Thank you, sir, for your valuable guidance. I would like to thank the organizing team who made this possible to execute this program very smoothly and effectively. Dr. Pramod Sakarkar, Coordinator and Program Officer, NSS, and Ms. Surbhi Valde. Without their sincere efforts and technical support, this program would not have been possible. I also thank all the participants. Without their active participation, this program could not even be imagined to take place. In my final words, I thank everyone for their kind attention and patience. Thank you so much. Thank you, Acharya ma'am. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
can I leave now?
Yes, yes, sure, ma'am, sure. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.